What's up, guys? It's Scion Storm, and this is Onigiri. Now, a funny thing happened on the way to actually doing this review. They made a patch, and my first review, you guys are never going to see because that was kind of scathing and it pissed me off how this game was, and just like it was just bad. So I started all over with the new patch. You see, poor Pure had to go through the unfortunate crap that this game was before they patched it. The power, I mean, the weapons themselves were underpowered. The monsters were overpowered, and the EXP you barely got any at all, if at any. And it just was a horrible experience all the way around. And then like there was a lot of glitchy combat and everything else. But now it's amazing what one patch can do. Now the weapons are proper. Now you can upgrade them properly. Now the enemies aren't OP like they were before. They're still hard. The bosses are still hard. If you want a comparison on what this game was like, this game is basically like Dark Souls 2. If you guys ever played that, and some of you have played Dark Souls and Demon Souls, this game is kind of just like it. It's just the anime version of it. The fighting, the combat, the way it is so satisfying to actually use skill to take down the enemy. You can use multiple weapons. You can have 4 weapons at a time. But let me go into the game and I'll show you. And then on top of that, the whole anime atmosphere, that's what made me play this game in the first place. When people were like, well, why the hell are you playing this game? And I was like, dude, it's anime. Like, why wouldn't I? Maybe I'm a closet otaku. I don't know. Who cares? But I like the game. Now, like I said, you can have 4 different weapons. And let me show you. When you hit F, you can choose between them. You see, I have Nameless Sword right here. I have the fledgling Sparrow Arrow. I have the Oak Staff for support. And I have my Twin Blades down here for extra DPS. Now, you can change between any of these anytime you want on the fly while you're fighting. And it's just awesome to go through it. Now, I use the bow when it's an enemy that I really can't be near. And it's just like, as you can see, it's just extra damage. And I have this Venom Bow right here that will poison them. And then I have the Lightning Shot that does that, and then have the spin kick just in case they get to me. Now you can change back and forth with the number keys, as you see right there, which skills you want to do. So you can just basically be on the fly. Then you can, if you want to go out of that and basically go to a more traditional attack, you can do that. Avoid the slash, and then I have leap and slash right here. Now this is a faster katana. You have a bigger katana than this, but that weapon's okay, but it gets you in trouble because most of the time you have to dodge in and out like that and get into fights, and that's really bad, to be honest with you guys, because the enemies don't give you that much of a time to actually do stuff like that. So I'll just show you. This is my Oak Staff. This is my I have this heal right here where I can heal other people with that. Breath of Light is an attack, and this can heal myself. Very weak right now because I really haven't leveled up my skills when it comes to the staff, and that's another thing. All skills level, and you have to use them to actually level. So if you want to level up your heal, you got to use your heal. If you want to level up your spells, you got to use your spells. If you want to level up your skills and your weapons, you got to use them. You can go out into the world and like beat on things, and they all level up accordingly. They're pretty fun. Now you guys know that I'm a combo guy. And what I mean by being a combo guy is I always like, crossing things up, as you see like that. That's a combo cross up right there. I canceled the 5th hit of my natural. That's the 5th hit right there. Now what you can cancel it at any time, but canceling after the 5th hit is good because you stagger the 4th hit. So while they're staggered, you can come in with a normal attack. And you can do the same thing with the special attacks. When the special attacks, with certain parts of the special attack, you can also stop them too at certain parts, but it's not good to do that because sometimes the special attack does something different. Like some special attacks juggle, some special attacks stun, some will put you in a spot, like you'll dash forward, and sometimes you want to dash forward just in case you're in trouble. Like Lightning Strike right here. Lightning Strike does that. Now you can stop it before then, but then you won't slide across. Now if you're in like a whole bunch of like area where there's a whole bunch of monsters, you're gonna kind of want that to happen. Okay, let's talk about the partners. The partners are a funny thing. Usually they just end up getting killed most of the time, but they're cool. Like, they they have their own storylines, and when you talk to them, you can actually get quests to actually help you level a little bit and give you EXP. So it's definitely worth your while to actually keep each one of them leveled. And they'll tell you when you hit the next breakthrough. So you have the quest clear condition meeting in Nashimi, whoever that is. That's who this person wants to meet. Let's see what he wants. He wants to go to Sakurima. I think all of them want. Yeah. Yeah, these three want me to go there, but I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not at high enough level because I'm actually going to show you guys a little bit later in this video. I took on Tiamat. I beat him. He's a raid boss, and I beat him alone, but I wasn't supposed to because he's level 18, and you see I'm level 11. So I basically just pulled that out. Yeah. You get partner items basically from, you know, missions and dungeons and everything else, and you can use them, and it's basically click on this and you can level them up. It's really easy. I'll show you character stats too. Character stats, as you can see, you know, got power, vitality, wisdom, mind, and dex. Dex, of course, handles your critical and how fast you move. Mind, I believe it's max SP and magic attack and magic defense. Wisdom handles SP recovery and I believe at max SP too. Vit is HP and max HP. Power is HP and max attack and defense. So typically, see right now I have status points. I'm going for more damage, and I see this game is weird because it's very annoying as far as your HP regen and your MP regen. So I'm actually, as you can see there, I'm putting up 12 Vit and 12 Wisdom along with my power because I don't regen fast enough. It's really slow, like really slow. So you have to keep spamming potions, and that drains my money, and I don't like when my money drains. So that's the build I'm going with. Some people go full power, but you got so many modifiers in this game with the way that you can enchant items and weapons and gear. You don't need to do that. Now, speaking of enchanting items and gear, I'll show you. One of your partners actually does that. I'm gonna make this really quick because I want to get you guys into the action. Yoshinitsu, or whatever the hell her name is, she's the one who handles upgrading. So basically what you see, like I have this one right here, it doesn't go any higher than level 10. I fully maxed that out already. That's one of my main weapons. And I have my bow here, and then my heavenly Nora twin blades. You see, I go in here, and then I'll just do it really quick for you so you guys can see. Use that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll keep that. Take that back out. I might need that. So you just go in here. It's really simple. So now it went up to 8, and that's it. Now that's max level. It's 89 damage and 89 minimum and 96 over top. Of course you have criticals and everything like that. And that's all you really have to do with her. She can smelt, which I can't do right now, so I don't even know what that's for. Weaponsmithing, you can make these weapons. I've made this weapon already. It was OP, but it's too slow. Gets me into too much trouble. And she can repair your stuff. So that's pretty cool. Now what Lady Shizuka does, and I like her the best out of all of them because she's a ranged character and she stays out of trouble in the fight, so she lives longer than other ones. The other ones, they're melee, so they usually get in trouble. As you can see here, she identifies and she has your storage. So I have some stuff that I'm like holding on to. When I get higher levels, I can use these things. They're pretty OP. Like I said, I like her. She's my girl. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into some action now. I'm going to explain things. Oh, as you can see right there, that arrow basically tells you where you have to go. So you can't really get lost in this game at all. If you get lost in this game, you're just bad. I'm sorry, you just are. Let's get into the action. Okay, first off, I wanted to show you how I fight with this weapon that I had made. You get to make it basically at like level 9. It's basically Sephiroth's sword. It's OP. When you actually land and get yourself settled in the proper area to do some damage, it's an excellent weapon. Pretty much you're gonna see right here that I can take big chunks out of this guy like he's nothing. Bow. And like just smack him all in the face. Like, you can't handle this. Take this pimp smack with my sword. I like the way the sword looks too. Look how much damage that took. Look, he's almost dead already from 2 hits. Like, I love this weapon, but it's so slow. You have to get the moves and get out. So you guys who are used to Demon Souls and Dark Souls, you'll be definitely, look at that, dead. And the same thing right here. Pretty much, I'm showing you guys the bow. And I know that it's not doing that much damage to him. He doesn't have much health to begin with. I could probably 2-shot him with the sword. But I was trying to build, because like I said, you have to make your skills level up too. And when you attack stronger things, it levels faster. When you attack weaker things, of course, it doesn't do much of anything. So I was just using him to farm the bow a little bit more, because I really do need to have range. You can't run around with 4 melee weapons. You're just going to get yourself really butt kicked. And if you run with teams, you should try to get some type of support, or maybe like a heal, or get a range like wand or bow or something like that. You definitely need that. So you gotta keep yourself like definitely able to handle any situation, because you can't change once you're in the dungeon. You get 4 weapons, so you might as well use it, right? Now this is basically Tiamat that I'm taking on right now. Tiamat is actually a raid quest. So don't do what I did. Not only did I take him on, I took him on 7 levels under what I was supposed to be. I was supposed to be level 18 taking him on. I don't know how the hell you're going to be level 18 in this game, because even with the EXP better than what it was before, I'm still at a level 11 and I only have 3 quests. So I'm supposed to grind 6 to 7 levels to go fight Tiamat. F that. So I was like, I'm going in here and fighting him now. That was kind of a hard situation, and I should have went and found people, because I seen people asking to do the quest, but I was like, I'm gonna go take them on. And yeah, I made this way harder on myself than it had to be. And then all my partners, they were all weak, and like I only had this one guy right here, and he's a spear guy, and you know what happens when you go to fight a dragon with a spear. Like, you ain't no dragoon. That ain't happening. So like, I already know from the, and then when I saw that, I was like, oh hell no. Like, you see, he's just getting destroyed. So he already died. So now I have my homegirl out here, and she helped me take him down. Like I said, she's OP. Once you get her more leveled, she's ridiculous. She can do her thing. So then I thought it was over, right? And then look at this BS. I gotta fight a Oni, like a corrupted one, after that. So I already used the majority of my items, and I gotta fight this guy now. I think I only have like 4 more revive eggs, and they're all beat up, so they're gonna be basically useless in this fight. So it's just me versus him. But thankfully, I have the Onidachi weapon. That's OP. I'm gonna hit him like 3 or 4 times and kill him, but not before he kills me like twice. It's like annoying. But I'm definitely referring this game to you guys. Like, this game is fun as hell. If you guys like Dark Souls and Demon Souls, and you like games, like if you like the anime like Inuyasha, this reminds me a lot of Inuyasha. The story and how the characters are drawn and how they look, and even a little bit of SAO. The way that the skills are and how you level the skills and everything, and how you mainly, like, most of the time in SAO they were under level going into things, and that's exactly how this game is. You're under leveled and you gotta use skill to win. You can't be cheese. Like, you see, like, I'm getting my butt kicked right now, right there, and he's like, yo, you tried to heal? No effort to heal. And he's down. He took me down 2 times though. Or that one time you saw another time. But all that just to get her stupid hairpin back. But now she's officially my friend, so I'm wondering if you get like a love interest or something like that, because I would give him the love interest with her just because she's actually useful. The other dudes, they just die. They run out there and they're like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna do a special move, Dad. So I like her the best out of all of them. Alright, what I want to show you guys right now is team play. This is a dungeon. This is Kassadin, and Kassadin is fun as hell in the team. So all the dungeons in this game are fun with friends or people that you're playing with. Like, um, one person on here is somebody from my channel who actually came. I was streaming this game last night. I was streaming for like 5 hours last night, and the person saw it and he actually said, "Can I come play with you?" I was like, "Sure." I like when people come play with me. So he actually came on, and we ended up doing this dungeon with another person, and we ended up running the dungeon like maybe 5 or 6 times. But if you heads up, if you want to continue leveling in between quests, you should do dungeons with people. It's faster than actually doing like the quest, and you get loot and you can start gearing yourself up. It's just better all the way around. You can get like epic weapons and things like that. It's definitely the way to go when it comes to bridging the gap between the quest and like the story quests and everything else. It's definitely the way to go, because I think they want you to do like, like the outside world quest, but that crap don't do nothing compared to this. And it's fun. Like you see all the loot and everything that I'm getting and what my money is up to right now. It's sad that I don't think any of this is going to count, but I'll do it again just because I like it. And I think this game is definitely like a soloist paradise. If you want to show that you have some type of skill and everything like that, I've seen other people doing videos of them being like level 20, killing level 34, 35 bosses and stuff like that. And a lot of Dark Souls people are actually playing it. I know I keep saying that a lot, but this game really is kind of just like that game. It's not as unforgiving though. Matter of fact, I won't say that. There's certain things that are unforgiving. Like if you try doing like extreme modes, you're gonna cry, pretty much. Especially if you didn't do things like this and build up your gear, and like plus all your gear out. Like you don't need any money or anything like that, because this is a cash shop game. But you don't need any money to plus your stuff out, which is good. And it's not going to be like that. This is not going to be like that. It's going to all be based off of skill. Now there's going to be things that's going to be cash shop, like the clothes and EXP bonuses and different titles and stuff like that. And the EXP bonuses to kind of make people like, oh my god, they're going to level faster than me. Duh, duh, duh. But to be honest with you guys, I'll actually pay for the XP potions because I want to give them something, because this game is fun, in my opinion. I know people are going to be like, oh, it has anime graphics and like, like not that much customization. And I actually said that in the forum that they need more customization, and they said that is actually coming, and they're going to offer more customization. And unfortunately, some of it is going to be cash shopped, which is annoying. And I also said that in the forum that's really bad. You shouldn't do that. But I don't know, like I have bit of a little bit of pull and say, because they see me doing these videos and everything, and like I like to give companies press, but at the same time I don't want to encourage them to cash shop stuff into the ground, and I don't want them to do that to this game, because I think this game actually has potential to be one of those cult type of hits like Dragon Nest and Dungeon Fighter. Like, I will play this game, and you will see this game on my channel. That's how much I like this game as it is. Before the patch, oh hell no. The way that the EXP was, the weapons sucked, you couldn't upgrade the way you were supposed to, the enemies hit too damn hard, the bosses had too much health. It was like, it was painful and a chore to actually fight. Now it's fun. So I'm interested to see how far they can go with this one. And like what type of weapons I can get. Like I've heard there's a nunchuck. I want the damn nunchuck. Are you serious? The only time I seen a nunchuck in the MMO was stupid Adventure Box with Guild Wars 2. And then that's only with Adventure Box. It's not even in the game. And like why would you not put nunchucks in the damn game? Like who wouldn't want to run? I would make a character just to do this so I can whoop somebody's ass with a nunchuck. And I would call him Bruce Lee. Like like I don't understand certain companies why they have like gold. They'll have like, as you can see right there, my rapid shot up to like level 10. They have things that are like golden, like that it's just made of gold. It's made of money, and they don't do it. Like I really don't get it. Like, who's running this stuff? I don't know. And then it's like when I come through and I say stuff on the forum, they make it sound like it's a revelation. Like they didn't have a meeting and nobody said in the meeting. If they did have a meeting and nobody said some of the things I say, I'm like, wow, you need to hire a whole new staff because that's just horrible. Okay, this is the basically the big Durham boss, and we're basically taking him on, and they kind of call it raid mode because he's stronger because there's more of us here. So we're gonna have a little fun with him. He's interesting. Oh my goodness! On extreme mode, he is not the dude to mess with on extreme mode. I went in there at level 7. This guy was like, "Oh, come here, we can handle it." Oh my god, I got one shot at like so many times. I was like, I shouldn't be in here. The dude was like, "It's fine, it's fine." Like this, like draw his attention to something. Like draw his attention. Like yeah, my dead body on the ground drawing his attention. How am I missing him right there? I just realized that. And then another thing, the dodge in this game is a little bit weird. It's not invincible, at least not all the way through. The first part of the dodge, like the first like split second of dodge, is invincible. But when he's through the air and he does the tuck and roll, you can still be hit. So you saw it right there a little bit earlier. I still got hit doing a dodge. Like see that? Like you still get hit if you don't get out of there fast enough. So keep that in mind that this is not like Guild Wars where you just dodge and it's just invincible forever. So I wouldn't have caught me some health right there. He's gonna go down though. So like I said, this game is definitely something that I'm gonna refer to you guys. You guys should try it out. Trust me, once you get used to it and you get used to the weapons and positioning yourself and get used to whatever weapon you would like to use, because that's the main part of this game. Decide what you want to use. Like I like this weapon right here, but as you can see like that, if I had the normal sword, I would have sliced him and I would have got away. But because that has such a long arc and everything, I'm just getting hit by stuff. Then my health, my staff and my wand is not leveled up, so it's just like I'm just wasting potions, and that's just money. I hope you guys liked all this. I'm definitely referring this to you guys. Try the game out. It is fun as hell. Be legendary, and I will catch you next video. Peace.